Hello everyone, it's ALX here, and today I'm gonna show you my Halo Megaconstrux diorama that I have set up here in one of my shelves. I'm going for a Halo 2 slash Halo 3 look. This scene also takes place in that kind of timeline. So what's going on here is the UNSC forces, the Marines, are retreating from a heavy Covenant advance that has taken the Marines' previous position, and they're waiting for extraction, and their call has been answered by this hornet and this warthog over here, but they're being pinned down by this flying banshee overhead, which in its place is being hauled off by this manned turret on the back of this warthog. And as you can see, the Marines are well outnumbered and outgunned compared to the Covenant forces on the other side. But the Marines are being led by none other than Sergeant Johnson over here, who is holding his trusty Spartan laser and saving his last shot for the last moment. And on this side, we have a downed and injured Marine who is holding his last grenade, and he's ready to pull the pin and make the ultimate sacrifice to create a huge explosion with the help of this fusion coil and try to take out the hunters that come in behind him. For the first wave of the Covenant, we have some Grunt miners in orange and some Grunt majors in red, being led by their elite commander. And I wanted to add this funny moment that you typically see on the game, which is a Grunt holding the active plasma grenades, and he's ready to make the suicidal run to take out the Marine emplacement. And on the back, the second wave is a small unit with the elite driving the Ghost over here. I think this was one of the first designs that in its times Mega Blocks came out, and I think it looks pretty well. So that's why I didn't use any of the newer styles and designs. And in here we have a disabled Scorpion tank. You can see one of its treads has been blown up and it can no longer move. And its driver has been pulled out of its hatch, and he's being hauled dead by this elite that has killed him with the aid of his energy sword. And in typical elite fashion, he's holding him high and trying to intimidate the Marines on the other side. And to top it off, we have, of course, Master Chief coming at the last moment and trying to do his heroic thing and commandeer this Banshee so he can give some much needed air support to the retreating forces of the Marines and try to take out as much Covenant as he can. And to top everything off, I added this micro scale ships that came in the blind bags that Megaconstrux releases. I think this one is the Inumber clad, and over here is just your generic Covenant cruiser. They're off scale between them, of course, and between the rest of the display, but I think they add something else to the scene, just making the suggestion of that battle that's going on in the sky and in orbit. And I'm very happy with what I have here. I've cured this diorama very delicately with the vehicles and the figures taken from different sets and everything. And I made these two custom works, especially with the Hornet on this side and the tank on this other. These are the two latest releases for a Scorpion tank and a Hornet that Mega Bloks has released, but they are very heavily modified. And if you want to see me do a video about those and kind of explain the changes that I did to make them look as close to the original material and design from the Halo 3 universe, which is the one I like the most, just make a comment and I can make a video about that. So yeah, I hope you like my diorama that I have set up here, and thank you all for watching, and goodbye.